Hi, Marilyn O'Malley here of MarilynO'Malley.com, and today I want to ask you some questions that will help you determine whether your soul is asking you to evolve, to awake, to ascend, and then talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about healing and manifesting. So first, let's ask the questions, and then I can go deeper into the other things I want to share with you. So first of all, are you a sensitive? If you're not a sensitive, then don't go any further. This is for sensitives and starseeds. What starseeds are sensitive. So, but you don't necessarily need to be a starseed to be a sensitive. So, if you're not, then you can move on and go find something else. If you are, the next question is, are you wanting to feel more oneness or more connection, balance, flow, and abundance in your life? And then are you starting to feel you have hidden talents, creativity, and knowing that is starting to bubble up or pull you forward, wanting you to explore more? And by knowing, I mean there's like an inner knowing, like you just know things, like maybe your intuition is talking to you stronger, or you have this inner knowing from it feels like you just know the answers to things and you have no idea how you know that. Your brilliance is coming out and starting to make itself known to you. Are you feeling called to have more and live your potential, but you don't know how? So are you like, I've been here for a while, I want more, I feel it, I'm feeling called or compelled to do something else, but I don't know what that is, and I don't know how to do it. So if you responded yes to those and above and are sensitive, then you're in the right place. So your soul is calling you and it's talking to you all the time, and I hope you're listening. But sometimes we don't know what's going on. We think we're reacting to life, we're responding to what's showing up in our life. And I didn't know this when I first started. I didn't know I was having an awakening, that I was evolving, that my soul was talking to me. I just felt these things. And so I'm sharing with you what I've discovered over the years and what I today called higher dimensional living. And I want to teach you how to work that. And higher dimensional living involves you having a better understanding of who you are and what you want and where you're going and what your soul is, what's spirituality to you, and how to manifest those things that you want, and how to heal the things that are keeping you from that. So let me explain a little bit more. I have my notes here that I use to keep me on track. And let's see if I. So your soul is calling you to elevate your life, to truly know yourself, and to heal what is limiting you from living your potential, what you came here for. And you came here for a mission. You came here to learn things on Earth. You came here to also help. But the problem is, and this is your big mission, and the problem is that when we come into this life here on Earth, when we're born, we forget what we agreed to on the other side. We forget that we're a spirit coming here with a big mission, and we don't know, we don't recognize that at first. And although some children now are coming in and they don't have this, so not all of you are going to, what do I want to say? Some will know and remember everything and why they're here. And they don't need me. But those of you who don't do need me. So in sharing that, so what I'm doing, living the higher dimensional living is remembering who you are, and I don't want to go all into that, but remembering your gifts, remembering what you're here for, remembering that you are love, that you are connected to everything, that there already is this oneness, and that you are worthy, that you are enough. All those things that somehow, as we're growing up and we don't remember, tend to get squashed in us, repressed in us. We start paying more attention to what others are giving, information they're giving us, or what we have to do to survive. And our living and the things that we've come here to learn can sometimes, because there's can be very challenging, can get in the way of us knowing the other sides of ourselves besides learning what our challenges are, and going through those and understanding our challenges are not here. I want you to hear this. Your challenges are not here to take you down. Your challenges are here to elevate you. They're what you came here to learn. So learn from them, and they're only failure if you don't learn, because your whole experience is here to learn. And then when you start learning these different things about yourself, you elevate your energy, which calls in new experiences, new people, new ideas, new adventures that take you in a totally different direction. So let's see if you can relate to any of these challenges that sensitives and starseeds may have. So since childhood, you've had a feeling that you're here to do something big. Now you might, it's just like something that's come over you, and it's you remembering. It's a part of you remembering, but you might feel like little me, shy me, not worthy enough me. You don't know what it is, but you have this feeling, and it is strong. I have talked to hundreds of people about this, and all of them are like, yes, like they know. When I say this, they know, yes, I have had a sense that I'm here for a big mission. And that's a part of you remembering. And then, so you're very empathetic. Which means you're picking up on other people's energies around you, and those energies are influencing how you feel. And it can be very disturbing. So one of the things that I do is I help you learn how to manage your empathy, how to not take it on personally. You can still feel and have compassion and use it in whatever way you want, but you don't take it on as your own. It becomes very neutral, so that's a lot healthier than taking it on. And a lot of us, particularly when we're younger, we don't know. We just are feeling everything around us, and we tend to think that those feelings are us. We start taking them on, that there's something wrong with us, because one minute we're feeling depressed, the next minute we can be giddy, the next minute we're feeling anxious, and we don't know, we're not realizing that it's the people around us, and we're like a leaf in the wind in a hurricane. So that is one of the challenges. Here's another. You may not feel at home in your body or on earth most of the time. So you leave your body and you tend to space out, or you think about your feelings rather than feeling them. So being an empath, as a child, it becomes overwhelming. So one, you probably start hiding out somewhere. You don't want to go out into certain areas because you don't know how to manage it, and it becomes overwhelming and overstimulating. It doesn't feel good. And the other is, as a starseed, and particularly if you're a parallel coming in and you have never had a life here, or this is your second life on Earth, the energy is very dense and heavy, and there's lots of emotions flying around that you're not used to. And it's like, what the hell did I get myself into? So that is some of the challenges that you can be feeling, and you can become more comfortable in your body and more comfortable and have a better understanding of the emotions, because that's one of the things that I help you with. That's part of the healing and part of your learning. You came here to learn what it is to be in a human body and feel things and experience things like humans do. The world around you can feel heavy and painful emotionally and physically. You find yourself avoiding new experiences, hiding out, limiting contact with others, and or think about leaving the planet. So again, it was what I spoke about before, but it's just feeling all this dense energy, and it's such contrast to what a star seed is used to, and so it just feels again. And if you're not connecting to others who understand that, or you're isolating and you're alone, then you're feeling really alone, and this can be very depressive, and you might even feel suicidal. So just know that there are ways that you can deal with this and experience this and start feeling and dealing with your energies in a positive way. So there, that you don't have to suffer. You feel misunderstood and disconnected from others. You can't relate to those around you, or you're the black sheep of the family. So a lot of times the sensitive or the star seeds, like we don't relate. We don't understand all the drama and stuff that's out there. We're sensitive. We pick up. We love nature and all these things that some people don't relate to, don't aren't as feeling as we are. The sensitives are only somewhere between 20 to 30% of the population. So that the other part of the population is not being sensitive. They're not tuned in. They don't have the awareness that we do. And in that way, particularly if we're surrounded by a family that's not sensitive, or they're not wanting you to be sensitive because they suffered from being sensitive and they feel like they were ridiculed and everything. Now is your time. It is safe to be a sensitive. In fact, the world needs you and humanity needs you right now. So shine your light, sensitives. And the star seeds, you're here to help humanity. You're here to help Mother Earth survive. So we need you too. Let's go on to the next. You may feel out of control because you feel obligated to help other people because of your empathy and because you're here to help, right? So you aren't providing yourself with any self-care. You feel depleted, sick, unfulfilled, depressed, anxious, powerless, and you have no personal boundaries. You're self-sacrificing. And so that's a no-no. No, 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 no. So again, learning how you are energy, and we come from an energetic world. Everything is energy, and learning to manage your energy and your boundaries and your energetic fields around you in this energetic world, which I call self-care, is super important. And that's part of how you can be healthy and really feel better about yourself, feel better in your body, feel better in your mind. So managing your mind also, because sensitives, we tend to, again, if we're overwhelmed by all of the energies around us that are kind of throwing us around, once we can start to manage that energy and our thoughts around it, because what we did is we got out of our body. We kind of hang out in our head or out of our body. We can be spacey, like if you bump into a lot of things, if you're tripping a lot, if you lose things, you're not present in the present moment, you're spacing out. It's like that seems, as a little kid, probably became a safe place for you because all of the other stuff was way too much. And also, so instead of feelings, you might instead of feeling it, you started thinking about it. Like, what is that? What caused that? You start creating these loops about analyzing things or looking at them or tearing them apart. So that's where you spend your time, and then those feelings get stuck in your body, and that doesn't feel good either. So I help you manage that. And then another thing about the sensitives is we have this incredible creative mind, and it can run in all directions, positive or negatively, very fast. So we can take a little thing and turn it into, they have the saying, turn a molehill into a mountain, right? We can do that in either positively or negatively. So we have to watch where our mind is running, and that's something that I help you out too. So you're learning to manage this energy that I call your mobile home. You're learning how to manage your feelings, your energetic body, your emotions, your physical body, and your spiritual body. You're learning how to be connected to everybody, and learning who you are through that, and that also in that part of moving through all that, we're working on healing all those areas. We're working on healing the things that are limiting you, that are keeping you thinking and small, or thinking you have to disappear, or thinking you're powerless, or out of control, and instead empowering you so that you have all the tools and skills that you need in order to move you forward, so that you are learning the things that you're here to learn, and you're thriving while you're doing that, and you're living your big mission, and you have the energy and the power and the capacity to do that, and you're filled with love and connection and oneness and flow. So let me see here. Where am I? So as a child, you got messages like you're not enough, you don't fit in, you're too sensitive, get over it, toughen up, you're too much, emotionally or needy, don't count on being supported, I can't give you what you want. So all of those things was what I just talked about, that will end up healing, will help. I go through an energetic process. I teach you energetic tools on how to transform that, how to turn those beliefs, those illusions, those lies, those traumas, into experiences now that support you moving forward, and creating the space for you energetically to now manifest what it is that you want. So another is, you grew up with a narcissistic parent or guardian, and you became a perfectionist to try and gain their love and or attention that you needed. And now you feel pressure to be perfect in other places in your life. I see this a lot, and a lot. Just with dealing with somebody today. So, and a lot of times what happens with the perfectionist is that you believe love is conditional. So you, and one of the energetic things that I teach you, and also that this is a strong part where we heal, is teaching you that you are always loved. You were born into love, you're born of love, and you're connected to everything, which is love. And so you would never be without love. And so so I take you through processes where you get to experience what that feels like. So now you can find that energy and be that energy, and know that not that being perfect doesn't get you love, being imperfect doesn't take love away. So it is knowing that whatever you do has nothing to do with love. So that's a big part. And then learning perfectionism is a habit. So we learn how to break those habits so that you can heal there. All right, let me see, where am I going next? So as you can see, I want you to get a lot of the work that I do is energy work, as well as applied psychology, very practical systems and structures. So you're getting some science, you're getting structures, you're getting mystical tools. You're gaining tools that you will use your whole life. I do tapping. I do energy medicine. I do another whole type of work around detangling. I do inner child work. So whatever is needed when it's needed in teaching the higher dimensional living course, you're getting that, and you're getting it pretty customized, because the higher dimensional living course is a group work unless you work with me individually. But I have a class that's starting in January 16th, and I'll have multiple classes going on at the same time, but the first one online is starting on January 16th, and I'd love for you to join me. And I really want you to get higher dimensional living is, it's a healing process. So energetically, if you're aware of the chakras, when we start working first chakras up, or from the bottom up, it's healing. We're healing the body, we're healing the mind, because in your first chakra, one thing that most people don't know is that if you do not feel safe, no matter what you're doing, you won't succeed in that. You can't manifest something where you don't feel safe. And so when we start creating safety and again, taking away, healing all those parts of you that see yourself as limited, as lacking potential, as traumatized, not being enough, not being worthy, not being good enough, perfect enough, etc. When we can heal that part, then now the true you, your life force, starts coming up when you start to feel like it's safe to be you, and that you have power and you're empowered to do things, and that you are an individual, and you are unique, and you are here for a unique reason, a unique learning experience, and that you matter, to the world, and then what you want to share with that world, and your connection to everything. And then manifestation starts from up above with inspirations, and then comes back down and goes through the body to where you can think about that you're giving birth to it, you're making it solid, you're bringing it down to the first chakra, which is solid, it's things, it's manifested, you can touch it, you can feel it. And so in doing this work, this is a 12-week program that I'm doing. So we're working on what it is that you desire, things starting to come down, and we're working from the first chakra of healing coming up. And so as we heal, then you're starting to manifest in the energies and meet. And so we're working on things all at once. As we're doing this, so that you get in the practice, and that you will know what is needed for you, the things, the tools, the what you need personally, again, because everybody's different. All of us have different traumas, all of us have different experiences in life, and they're put together in different ways that we put them together as a child. So so as you do your work, you're removing those limiting thoughts and beliefs and practices and actions, and we're implanting new ideas that are there to support you, to inspire you, empower you. And also, when you work with a group, it's really, the energy is exponential, and you start to see other people are doing things, and they're also great resources, and everybody's cheering everybody on, and then we can all empathize with each other also. So you're with a group of people who are going to have an understanding of you. Okay, so let me see. Okay, why don't I do this? So so you can go to or I'll put a link on under this video of where you can go and read all the stuff about this class, this course, this 12-week course. But I want to give you an overview of in this 12-week course what you're going to get. So we're going to create your intentions of creation. So I actually give you a 7-day online program called Your Life Vision that I created, and it covers 14 areas of your life, because it's really important that you know what it is that you want or the direction you're moving in. And when you know that, because it is going to be part of your reprogramming, because your subconscious mind won't is not is stronger than your willpower. So if you do not reprogram your subconscious mind about what you're looking for, what it is that you want, what you're seeking, or what you're creating, it will just keep going back to its old program. So we have to have, you have to know, oh no, this is the path I'm going down. No, this is the road up. Nope, we're not going over there. Come back here. We go here. And then you start getting results. Or we can see what's then in the way, and then we can heal that. So we're going to heal the illusions, beliefs, traumas, and fears. You're going to step into your brilliance, your love, your juiciness, your harmony, your alignment. You're going to connect to your spiritual consciousness, your intuition, your higher self, your guides, source, Mother Earth, and yourself. You're going to learn to manifest people, experiences, ideas, wealth, friends, partners, homes, environments. It's so exciting. You're going to receive tools and structures to support you for a lifetime. Everything that I teach you, you can use over and over and over, and develop it for all of your life. They're really important tools. I use them every single day. So, community to support and celebrate you. Yes, together we will move forward in these 12 weeks, supporting each other, and then you'll probably have friends that you will have for a lifetime. You'll be with others who understand you, who are celebrating you, who are supporting you through whatever you're going through. And I am one of those supports that will always be there for you. All my clients would tell you that. It's very important. It's very important to me that number one, you feel safe with me, and you feel safe in the group. You feel supported, because again, what I said in the very somewhere in this talk, that safety is a huge factor. And if you don't feel safe, you won't change. You know, if you and so I'll teach you about the mind and change, so you will have a better understanding, that a scientific understanding, knowing certain things that will help you bypass your fears and bypass some of your initial instincts to not go outside of your comfort zone. So again, I hope you will join me. Please give me a call and connect with me if you have any questions. And know that you are this incredible being that is here for a reason. And you are a spirit in a human body. And part of your experience is experiencing this body wholly, and then using your spirit, your soul, to evolve into the world, to let it help you choose the direction down the road that you're going, that reminding you of what your big mission is, and then completing your big mission, or initiating it, whatever the part is, that you're here on that mission, that you are living that. Because really what I have discovered, that and particularly this is with Starseeds, that if you are not fully living your mission, and that means shining your bright lightly, shining your heart open, full of love, we get depressed. We feel shut down. We do not feel it. It doesn't matter. I could be having 1,000 clients a month, and would still, and if I wasn't not doing what I'm doing now, this higher dimensional living class, and really putting myself out there in ways that were really uncomfortable for me a long time ago, that I would still not think I'm doing enough, even though I'm already changing people's lives. It's not enough. And so until you really step into that, and really, I did not know a lot of stuff about me until I had my coaches, until I went through my thing, because a lot of this is unconscious. You can't see it yourself. And I want to save you years. I've been doing this for 17 years. I don't want you to have to go 5 years. When a lot of this teaching myself and having coaches and then putting different things together, we know so much more now than we did back when I started this 17 years ago. So I'm here for you. Look forward to meeting you or talking with you. Any questions, look down below, or I'll also put it in at the end of this video, the connection. All right, until we meet again, live, love, live, and matter.